of Joel, and you know, when you're playing teams that are, you know, in the mid-20s and low single-digit losses, you're looking at some pretty tough competition.
Well, they must have had a heck of a third quarter, because I believe it was tied 30 all at halftime, and then the Lady Railers were down or had given up 52 there to start the fourth. So a 22-point quarter in any basketball, whether it be girls or boys, is a big quarter. And so it must have been a good quarter for the Lady Hearts.
So we thank you for joining us now on WLCNonline.com and 96.3 FM, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers on top, halftime pass now into the third quarter, up 31-17. Nolan Hullinger's three left it way short from the top of the key, and it'll go back to the Cyclones. And you know, Josh, a lot of the things we talked about in the first half is there's 10 folks out there, but there's a marked difference between the aggressiveness of Isaiah Bowers and everybody else.
Well, the quickness of the Railers has really been shown here against SHG tonight.
Jumper missed from Ingram. 2 shots, and we've yet to see rim hit. That's not good.
No, that's not a good halftime speech.
That's my shooting video. And then Nolan looked to make a pass, and they're going to say he dragged that pivot foot. And so, Josh, this is where you pull out the recipe card that talks about the Railers in their third quarter starts.
Yeah, you're right. And we've had plenty of those poor starts in the third quarter this year, and really has hampered the Railers on some of those games. So we hope that's not a indication of what the rest of the half is going to be. Normally we start to pull it ahead, but right now, Coach always said first 3 minutes of a half is when you can really pull away from a team like SHG here after we're up. Boy, it's been 2 bad possessions. 2 possessions for the Railers have been bad shots and turnover. Now SHG with a couple turnovers and now a foul. So they may want to go back to the locker room and come back out, see if they can start any better.
Take 2.
Yep.
So another turnover. We're a minute in. Still on that 31-17 score. As we talked about, Isaiah's had a really nice first half, had 14 points. You know, Ben Grunder got it started pretty well. He had 6 in the first quarter. Grunder drives in doing just like that and lays it up and in.
That's exactly what he did in the first to start the game, Jeff, was go and take it right to Austin Chapman, who cannot guard Ben at all, and another easy 2 for Ben, and a nice possession there for the Railers.
And Isaiah reaches in and strips it away and into the hands of Nolan Hullinger. Yeah, Connor Ingham was just standing there, and Isaiah came from the backside and took it away. 33-17. This matches the biggest lead of the night for the Railers. In the corner, Bryson 3 on the way, up and good.
There it goes. There, a nice screen, nice play from Coach Al. Got the cut, the nice screen there, and the low block by Grunder, and then the wide open 3 for Kirby to get his first to go down tonight.
36-17. And then Isaiah tried to knock it away, but then as he turns with that sheepish grin, he thought he got it clean, but he knew he probably got him too. Isaiah his first.
You're being nice on the official. That was clean.
I'm trying to be nice. SHG with the basketball, 6 minutes to go in the third. Railers up by 19. On the left side, Snodgrass fires off the front of the rim. No. Rebound on the floor. Can Isaiah track it down? He cannot. Mosley had it, then lost it, and Isaiah tried to grab it, and then it rolled out of bounds. .5:49 left. Third quarter of action. O'Connor on the right side to Mosley. Back to O'Connor at the volleyball line. Now left side to Snodgrass. Chapman inside, little jump hook over Grunder is good.
Yeah, nice post move there by Chapman, and nice little baby hook right over the front of the rim. So that was a nice possession there by SHG. See if the Railers can come down here and counter that.
Grunder on the far side at the wing, top of the key to Isaiah. Isaiah turns back out to Cannon. Titus with 6, had a pair of 3s in the first half. Hullinger to Grunder. Grunder looking for some help. Now dribble near the timeline. Glances over to the coaching staff to get the call. Bryson, another long 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound to Griffin. Chapman. And traveling is going to be whistled. Another turnover, 4:44 left. Railers on top by 17 here in the third. Are they? Where do they? I was going to say, where are they? What do they got more of, points or turnovers?
They're approaching the turnover over the score real quick.
That, as many experts will tell you, is not good.
No, normally that doesn't fare well.
Cannon over to Bacon, back in the lineup for the Railers. Hands to Isaiah. Isaiah, down he went as he had it knocked away. Nothing called. Then Bryson steps in with the steal. Bryson back out to Grunder.
Foul is called.
And then a foul is whistled on SHG.
Cyclones foul.
Foul is going to go. Mosley, his first, team second. 4:17 to go. The Railer lead is 36-19, and here on the sideline, in front of the benches, there is not much room.
No, they're right on the lap of one of your teammates, and then you've got a Cyclone right in front of you. So not a great place to inbound it, but we were able to get it inbounds.
Isaiah crossover in the lane, tried to get it down to Bryson running the baseline, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, really not a great pass by Isaiah. Kirby's, that's not his strength, cutting to the basket and scoring, and really he was behind the bankboard anyway, so not a good possession there for the Railers.
Halfway through the third, Railers on top, 36-19. O'Connor underneath the Chapman. I'm not sure how he got that pass through Bacon. He did, but Chapman lays it up and in. His second basket of the quarter.
We've been called for a few of those that look like you're dragging your pivot foot. It looked like he did the same thing there.
36-21. Bacon now hands to Kirby. Bryson tried to pick and roll down to Bacon, but it's tipped away. Over to the Cyclones. Snodgrass with a spin against Grunder. Back out to Chapman. He'll fire up a three. It goes in and out. All kinds of Railers there for the rebound, and Isaiah just rips it away, and then he's called for traveling. Wow. Not sure. Not sure about that one. .323 to go.
Well, a guy was ripping the ball away from him, and then he ripped it away, and who had possession? You don't mean it was until Isaiah really ripped it away and got away from him. You had no idea who had the ball, so I don't know how it could have been travel.
36-21, Railers hanging on to that 15-point lead. Been pretty even since the first quarter. At the end of one, Lincoln was on top 19-6. Mosley from the left side, his three is short. This time Isaiah with the rebound and no steps.
Yeah, good job by Isaiah being strong on the boards for the Railers.
Bryson all alone on the left side, way short. Rebound to O'Connor. I think that's about as open as Bryson's been in about a week and a half. And there's Chapman, high off the glass. He has all six for the Cyclones here in the half. Back to a 13-point game, 36-23. Timeout taken by the Railers, just a 30. We will keep it here. 2:42 to go at Jim Bell's Gymnasium in the third. Lincoln on top, 36-23. And Josh, I think a lot of times we talk about that most of the timeouts that Coach Al takes this early have something to do with the defensive end. Right now, Chapman's been getting the ball way too easily down low, and he's converted.
Well, and that time we just got beat back. You know, there wasn't a lot of defense there. Chapman just beat us back, and he's a big guy. He goes about 6'3", and has got a little poundage to him, so there's no reason he should be beating us back. And I think Chapman's had a nice third quarter here. Jeff, what's he got, 6 or 8 points?
Yep, 6 of his 10 points, all 6 for the Cyclones. Only game this weekend for the Railers. They're off tomorrow. Back in action Tuesday night.
70-degree weekend. It's like baseball season.
Underneath the Grunder. Back out to Isaiah. Try to get it to Titus. Top of the key. Titus going to drive in. Dump it over to Grunder. Grunder tries to go baseline. Spin move. Nice move. Glass and good.
Yeah, Ben's really gotten good at getting into the lane and using his head fakes, using his pump fakes, using his body to get open. And another nice move.
And over and back is going to be whistled on the Cyclones. Well, his foot was right on the line. I don't know if it slid past a little bit and then went back, but the Cyclone crowd Not pleased with that one.
No, it looked like he was not ever over, I didn't think. And it was his foot was on the line to start when he had the basketball and never thought he went back to secure it on the other side.
Titus on the left side, drives the baseline, out to an open Grunder, corner three, no good, ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by SHG. It's so interesting how better this team looks with Bowers and Grunder being as active as they've been tonight.
Right, yeah, just going to the basket just opens up so much stuff.
Minute 50 to go in the third. Lincoln on top, 38-23. Bacon in the right corner. Drew on top now to Isaiah Bowers. Isaiah will fire off a three. Connected, he's fouled. Isaiah's going to go for the 4-point play. When that's one of those, Josh, you talk about, is like
they're going to give it to him out of bounds. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, okay, you're right.
It looks like they're going to give it to him out of bounds, which ultimately could be even better. I mean, you could get a chance to get your 3-point made, and then we get the ball out on this side.
3-point basket's good.
And you got a chance to get 2 or 3 more instead of just the one.
So the foul after the shot, so the count the 3 for Isaiah. Now with 17, and then the Railers get the ball right back with 1:40 to go in the third. Now up by 18, dump it down to Bacon. Bacon goes down hard, and Bacon's going to be whistled for a travel. Not sure Drew had a little help, but
yeah, he had a lot of help. The guy didn't fall just by himself. I think Chapman had a little to do with that. I mean, wasn't a great pass on the pick and roll into traffic, but still, when you get kind of upended.
Drew is nowhere near that clumsy.
No.
Bowles going to drive in. They try to get it to Chapman. The catch off the glass and in. (41-25). Kirby back on top to Isaiah. Isaiah down the lane, tucks it up, and it won't go, but he's going to go to the line shooting 2 as Chapman picks up the foul.
Isaiah keeps that aggressive play, getting right to the hoop. Gets his chance to get back to the free throw line. Now 4 on Chapman. 4 fouls on Chapman, and Bauer's going to step to the line for his 7th and 8th free throw tonight.
1:03 to go, so now Coach Krager has a decision to make. You're down 16. Isaiah's first free throw is good, now down 17. And the only player to score for you in this half has just picked up his 4th.
Yeah, I don't think you can take him out now. That's been all of their offensive momentum. It's been Chapman, and as you said, he picks up his 4th. So tough call there by Coach Krager of what he's going to do here.
Isaiah hits them both. 6 of 8 from the line tonight. Railers are up with 1 minute to go in the third, 43-25. And then they throw it away. Railers up 18, under 1 minute to go. As we head to the end of the third quarter, Tate Sloan in the lineup, Nolan Hullinger back in, and then a foul is going to be whistled on O'Connor.
5 team fouls now for SHG, so the Railers looking at bonus time here before long.
Hullinger to inbound just to the right of Coach Alexander, and another foul is going to be whistled on Bowl.
The Cyclones foul on Jack Bowl.
And for Bowl, his 3rd, team 6th. I'll make that his 4th. So 2 with 4. Grunder at the timeline, now to Bowers.
Yeah, see if the Railers will hold for 1 here. 35 seconds left here to go into the 4th quarter. I think Coach will call for 1 here and see if we can't get this thing up to a 20-point lead before the 4th.
Bacon. Hands to Sloan. We're at 20 seconds. Sloan watched by O'Connor. Gets it now far side to Hullinger on the wing. To Grunder. Back out to Sloan with 13. Isaiah's pushed out near the timeline. Isaiah spins. 16-footer on the way. Left it way short with 3, with 2. Snodgrass fires it. It's going to come down short, and that'll be the end of the third. End of the third quarter, it's Lincoln 43, SHG 25. Back with our fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railers. Fourth quarter of action about to get started, along with Josh Komnick, Mitch Douglas on the video duties tonight. Jeff Benjamin with you. Paula Kodat back at the WLCN studios. Sloan, Grunder, Hollinger, Bacon, and Bowers on the floor for the Railers. Chapman got behind the Railer defense, had his shot blocked away by Bacon, and then reached in and almost stolen by Bowers, but a foul is going to be called on the Railers. And Josh, the entire third quarter, Chapman's able to do that. And he starts the fourth quarter, gets behind the defense. You would think that's the one person they would try and keep track of.
Yeah, you're right, and it's been dribble drive or just a long pass that has beaten our backs with Bowers and Bacon back there have been unable to find Chapman back there, so he gets open for another one. It's a good thing Bacon came and blocked his shot.
Nolan Reed, the 6'2" senior, misses the first, misses the second. Ball tipped around and into the hands of Isaiah Bowers. 43-25, Railers on top by 18. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Cyclones. It'll stay with Lincoln. Nolan kicks it into Sloan. Tate looking for a little bit of help. Grundy moves far side now, gets the pass in front of the bench. Underneath to Isaiah on the low block. Bacon, right side to Hollinger.
Nice game going on over between MacArthur and Southeast. Southeast up 35-33 at half.
Drew for three, short again. Rebound to the Cyclones. Reed, and a foul is going to be whistled on Lincoln. It's going to go against Tate Sloan, his first, third on the Railers. Again, if you're just joining us, Lady Railers fell tonight in the regional final to Effingham, 70-64. And Tate Sloan quickly has picked up another one with a little hand check at the timeline. Hollinger out, Kirby back in. O'Connor dumps it down to Bowl. Bowl kicks it back out to Snodgrass. Pulls up from about 10 feet. No. Chapman the rebound, one-handed, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, he's been their only bright spot here in the second half. Does he have all their points?
Everything they have in the second half. Knocked out of bounds by the Cyclones. 6:47 to go. Titus Cannon will be back in for the Railers. Checking in for Sloan. Railers looking for win number 17 on the 17th.
Nice.
In year 2017.
You've always got those things in up your sleeve.
Yeah, you know, you grow up in a town of 400, you start thinking of things like this. Bowers. Now to Grunder. Kirby and Bacon. Grunder watched by Chapman, takes it down the lane, off the glass, count it, he's fouled, and Mr. Chapman is out.
Yeah, man, there goes their offense for the half has been Chapman.
His basket counts, and the foul is on Austin Chapman.
Chapman fouls out.
Replacing Austin Chapman.
10 points here in the second half for SHG, Josh, and all 10 of them just went and sat down with 5 fouls.
Yeah, must have been a senior. Sounds like a lot of cheers for a guy going out. So nice second half, or nice third quarter anyway for Chapman.
Grunder's free throw, heel of the rim, no, and they're going to get Titus for a foul coming over the back.
It's on number 1, Titus Cannon, in the second.
45-27. As we said, Railers got out to a 13-point lead. Their lead now is 18. Into the first quarter, they were up 19-6. Reed over to Mosley. Mosley, a little fadeaway jumper on the baseline. No, gets his own rebound, high off the glass, won't go. But he's going to go to the line shooting two. Those are the rebounds that just frustrate you.
Yeah, when you get a guy to take a tough shot, and then he gets his own rebound back. Good aggressive play by Mosley there. But, yeah, those are the ones you got to have. Obviously, in a game where like this, up 18, 6 minutes left here in the fourth, you're probably in hand. But, boy, when you come Tuesday and Friday and then in the regional play, you've got to have every possession possible.
Mosley free throw goes down. He has 6. The 6'3" senior with the second one. It's on the way, and it's good as well. (45-29). Isaiah Bowers brings it into the front court. Isaiah, 19 on the night. Grunder, the lane opens up, kicks back out to Bacon. Over to Kirby on the left wing.
I always see the Railers be really patient here, and then going to run a set for somebody.
Kirby, there's the back door to Titus, high off the glass, missed it. Oh, nice. What a nice running left-hand tip from Bacon.
Yeah, nice follow by Drew. I love the guys when they don't stand there and wait. They expect a guy to make a layup. Don't ever expect a guy to make it. Sometimes they're going to come off. That time Bacon didn't, and he credit himself and get himself 2 points and a rebound by attacking the basketball.
Good job by Drew. Drew now with 4. Reed's jumper from the right side, up and good. 47-31. We're down to 5 minutes to go. Kirby near side to Grunder. Lane opens up, and Mosley just grabbed him. It looked like he was just too.
I think their coach called the foul. Not sure why, but.
Well,
I guess if he thinks he's going to come back, it's going to be coming, stopping the Railers from the line, or hoping the Railers miss from the line. So we could have a long fourth quarter here if he's going to do this every possession.
Grunder bonus. First one goes down. Ben with 15. Isaiah leads with 19. Gets them both. (49-31). And then an offensive foul as Drew steps in, and that's our Gavin block. That call brought to you by Gavin and Edward Bowlby.
Yeah, those guys took a lot of those, and Bacon's really done a good job this year of starting to do that a lot more. I think Bowers has probably taken a few, and we talked about how key that was for that team that was so good. You just didn't drive the lane out of control because it was almost a guaranteed charge every time.
I think the secret is your last name has to start with a B.
Could be.
49-31. Railers up 18. Cannon over to Bacon on the left wing. High post to Isaiah. Bryson gets a screen from Drew instead. Kicks back out to Isaiah. Rises for 3 and connects.
Boy, that's a quick release, quick shot, and a nice spin on the ball. Isaiah with another 3 there. Gives him 22, so big night by the junior.
Isaiah now with 22. Railer lead is 21. We're down to 4:15. Long 3 from Mosley will go down.
Mosley for 3.
Mosley now in double figures. He has 10. Grunder down the lane. Has it swatted away, and then it goes off the foot of Grunder. Coming in for the Railers, Zach Morris and Eddie Combs. Also checking out Bacon and Grunder. So you got Combs, Bowers, Kirby, Morris, and Cannon. I have to believe those are not the last regulars that we're going to see checking out here in a moment. Lefty from red is no good. Ball loose. Bodies hit the floor. Cyclones out with it. O'Connor left side 3. In and out. Cannon and Bowers hammer hard into each other. Both of them go down. And then the foul is going to be whistled on the Cyclones.
Guys looking at the coach, teammates like, what did I do? You just bulldozed 2 guys.
going to send number 4, Bryson Kirby, to the line. That's the double bonus.
It'll send Isaiah.
Railsplitters.
Shooting bonus. 52-34. Isaiah gets the first.
Is number 12.
Tate Sloan back in. Gotta believe Isaiah's probably not long for this game either.
No, and he's had a really efficient night. 2 of 4 from two-point land, 3 of 3 from three-point land. Now, what is that, 8 of 10 from the free throw line?
Yep. Got him his 24. Back out to O'Connor, 3.5 to go. Railers up, 54-34. O'Connor over to Bowl. Bounce into Red with the left hand, won't go. Morris in there fighting for the rebound, and Zach comes out with it and hands to Sloan. Over to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to take it. Goes in, had it knocked away, out of bounds, off of SHG. .310 left. Sloan back to Kirby, and then Bryson just simply had it slip out of his hands.
Yeah, just I think he was getting ready to shoot it before he had the ball.
We say Sam Birnbaum off the Railer bench. He'll be coming in a moment. Jumper from the left side by Red, no good. Rebound to Isaiah again. Isaiah up the near sideline. 1-on-3 behind the back to Morris. Isaiah takes in, out to Zach. He had trouble hanging on to it, and then he's going to be called for step. Last 2 Railer turnovers, just he can't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, trying to be too fast.
Kirby and Bowers will head out. Colton Holiday and Sam Birnbaum in. Great night for Railers junior. Isaiah finishing with 24. When Grunder checked out, he left with 16. 2.5 to go. 3 from the right side, no good. Red there for the putback, left it short. Another rebound, he's fouled and he'll go to the line.
You know, you don't think about this, but I've got Bowers just taking 7 shots tonight. 4 from two-point land, 3 from 3. He was 3 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 from two-point land, and we said 8 of 10 from the free throw line. So, wow, you don't see, you know, what do you have, 22?
24.
24, and didn't take a whole lot of shots.
First free throw rolls off, no good. Combs, Morris, Holiday, Birnbaum, and Sloan on the floor for the Railers. 2:21 to go. Second free throw will go down for Red. 54-35. Combs over to Sloan. Down to the corner to Morris, back on top with the dribble, now to Holiday.
But Colton was strong today in the sophomore game, wasn't he?
Wow.
Yeah, just an animal on the boards. Really went to the basket.
Holiday. Timeout taken by the Railers. Saved the possession as Holiday went down with the basketball. Just a 30, so we will keep it here. 1:57 to go. Railers on top, 54-35. Josh, you talk about the sophomore game. He and Caden Froby, Holiday and Froby, I think combined for just about 30 points in that game in the 66-42 win.
Yeah, Jermaine was big. They couldn't get anything in the lane or in or around the lane because Colton and Jermaine were swallowing it up. So it was a nice performance by the sophomore team. Really, I think, I don't remember what the score was at half, but it was a lot. And nice performance all around for the Railers tonight here at SHG.
After the timeout, Morris gets it into Combs. And a foul's whistled on Nick Broker. That's their 10th. So Eddie Combs will be at the line. And he'll be shooting 2.
Combs on the line to shoot 2.
First from Eddie is on the way and rolls out.
Now entering the game for the Cyclones, number 1 Max Hansen.
More mass substitution for SHG.
Replacing Jack Bull, Jack O'Connor, and Connor Ingram.
All 3 seniors checking out, Bowl, O'Connor, and Ingram. 1:56 to go. Railers up 55-35 on the second make.
And the game for the Cyclones, number 21, A.J. Lust. Replacing Nick Broker.
Under 2 to go. Railers will get to 17-11 and 11-5 in conference and stay no worse than third in the conference race also.
Yeah, it's a nice win here and got 2 more. And the great thing is we got 2 more at Roy S. Anderson, so hopefully we can get be huge to knock off Chatham Glenwood, who we owe a little payback from earlier in the season, and then also get a big win against Southeast on senior night.
A 3 from 6'6" junior A.J. Lust makes it 55-38. And then a foul is whistled on Hamilton. So the Railers will be back at the line. This time it's Sam Birnbaum. Minute 22 to go. Railers up 17. First from Sam is up off to the right side. No. Isaac Dewberry into the lineup for the Railers.
Come on, Sam.
Checks in for Holiday.
Put it in here.
Birnbaum. Second one up. That one good. 56-38. Minute 15 to go. Hamilton with a long 3 off the side of the rim. No, Birnbaum will let it run out of bounds.
Well, Jeff, what are you going to do on your Saturday of 70-degree weather in Illinois in February with no basketball game?
Probably mow the lawn.
Sharpen the blades.
Birnbaum hands to Dewberry, goes through Isaac's hands. He grabs it back, pulls up from 17, left it way short. Rebound down to Hamilton. 45 seconds. Stripped away by Sloan. Tate has the lane open to the basket, lays it up and in. Tate on the board, 58-38. Hamilton in that double team from Dewberry and Morris. Works the way to kick it back out. Lust, another 3. That's going to be no. Tipped up and good by Hamilton. 58-40, down to 12 seconds. Got to believe that's where this one's going to end.
Same score as last time, wasn't it? 57-40.
57-40. Time ticks down, and that's a win for the Railers. There's the buzzer. Final score. Lincoln with the victory, 58-40. Railers improved to 17-11 on the season, 11-5 in conference. SH3 8-16, 3-13 in Central State 8 play. The final: Lincoln 58, SHG 40.
7 o'clock tip-off schedule versus Rochester.
We'll be back with the Josh Komnick, Grau Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic Center postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball. A good win for the Railers, and I think, I don't know if we can get gifts for the players, but if it were me, I think we should get a calendar for Isaiah that tells him every day of the week is Friday. Because the last 2 Fridays he's had 30 and he's had 24. We talked about it in the game throughout much of it. Isaiah, you could tell, it seemed like he was the most aggressive player out there, and his performance showed just what can happen.
Yeah, you know, he's playing hard. He's been in a slump, and you know, the season's so long, everybody knows that you have to go through them, and hopefully he's come out of it at the right time. And you know, with about 10 days to go in the regular season, it's a great time to have him out of it. So you know, I thought we played very well, played good defense. I think our defense won the game for us tonight. We were very aggressive on our traps and forced a lot of turnovers.
You're right, Coach. 21 turnovers for SHG. Seemed even more than that. That's probably what really lost them the game, because they shot a good percentage from two-point land. They weren't very good from 3. But talk a little bit about Isaiah's efficiency tonight. 2 of 4 from two-point land, 4 of 4 from 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, and also 2 assists. We've seen times where he takes some questionable shots and shots that really aren't in the flow of the offense. Tonight, he had a few of those, I thought, but still they went in.
The ones he missed were the bad ones.
Right, there always are. But and Grunder also coached 7 of 9 from the field. He was just 0 of 1 from three-point land, 2 of 3 from free throw. Those 2 guys were really, really efficient tonight.
Well, we got guys that can penetrate it, and they come out and put pressure on us, and that's when first of all they took one out by putting him on Bryson and just basically face covering. So there's a help side that's nowhere to be found, and we always have Bryson down that corner, so there's nobody on the backside block to come across and help with those guys, and they can get to the basket. And there's nights where they're not going to do that to Bryson. They're going to take away that. So you got to take what teams are giving us. And tonight they were giving us a drive.
Well, and too, Coach, we've been able to get there in games past, and a lot of times some of the times we haven't been able to convert them. We've gotten the layups. So Grunder's missed some of those ones that tonight he was able to convert and take on contact as well.
Yeah, Ben had a good game. Shot the ball well. I think we had some breakdowns in our defense, but we're trying to get them to be off the ball, being very aggressive and sitting there waiting, and they don't quite understand physically by standing somewhere you can take something away, and then you're ready to move, and you pick up a couple steps when you're like that. But when you got to take a choice of which way you're going, that makes you that much slower. So I think overall our defense was good, but we did have some breakdowns.
And Coach, I would imagine the first on that list of breakdowns was in the third quarter and the early part of the fourth quarter before he fouled out was their 6'3" Austin Chapman. Seemed like he found every opening in the Railer defense down low and took advantage of it.
Yeah, he's a physical, strong player, and this was a physical game. And, I thought our guys, we can't back down from the games that are being physical, because that's where we're getting to this time of year, where the games are going to get physical, and we have to make sure that we counter it, and we try to play just as aggressive and as physical as what our opponent is, hopefully a little bit more.
Well, Coach, you've got another one, the physical game coming up on Tuesday, slow down style with
first one to 25 wins
with Glenwood, and we've seen that.
It was 30, but we're dropping the bar a little bit.
Yeah, the scoring is going down against Glenwood, and then of course senior night here at SHG. Our senior night will be Friday.
Correct, and we have our junior high night, 8th grade night, Tuesday. So we got a lot going on this next week, and we sure hope that everybody comes out to help these kids finish up the year. And, we did get our pairings today where we're in the Lamphere Regional, and I think I called it pretty good. I think I hit everything on the button, and we play Jacksonville on Wednesday, a week from Wednesday, so at Lamphere. So that'll be a tough game. It comes down to whether we're going to get out on the 2 shooters, and if we can get out on the shooters and get the rebound, because they got 2 great shooters, but they also got a horse in the middle. So it'll be a challenge for us, but probably overall that was probably one of the better matchups that we could have had, because the other 2 choices would have been either Eisenhower or MacArthur, and those 2 have to battle each other. So they're going to pick one off, and then the one will get Southeast in the Taylorville Regional.
And Coach, even though they lost tonight, quick congratulations for the Lady Railers making it to the regional final, falling by 6 to Effingham tonight.
Yeah, season comes to an end, but the girls, they battled all year, and they're still pretty young, so hopefully they'll get in the gym, and hopefully this hurts a little bit. Hopefully it means something when you lose, and you know that you got work to do, and hopefully, because I believe from everything that I hear is Effingham's pretty young as well. So not only did they beat us, we also move into the same conference with them next year.
So you go from Rochester to Effingham on the girls' side.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. And I think Mattoon, I think they won their regional last night, and Mattoon won the conference. So it's going to be a pretty tough league to get going.
All right, Coach, well, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win. Enjoy a Saturday off, and we'll see you back at Royal Sanderson Tuesday night. Lincoln Glenwood, it's always interesting, and should be another good one Tuesday night at Royal.
Well, hopefully we can shoot it and, make things happen a little bit. And if we can do that, we'll be in good shape. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, they play good defense, but you want to be able to, at this time of year, play teams that are very good defensively so you can work on some things.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations, and we'll see you back home on Tuesday.
Okay, thank you.
Railers win tonight by a final of 58.
Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Window Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, the Lincoln Park District, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Citizens to elect Kevin Bateman for Lincoln Mayor, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Denise Costello Salon at 416 Holly Drive, Gary's Drywall, Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Connect Construction, Lincoln Dare, AG Farms, and by Stuffed Pizza.